Growing up, recreation was kind of like not too heavy. They didn't have a worker in Kohala. So like sports was kind of like somebody came from Waimea to organize. So I didn't play too many kids sports. Uh, I played basketball for a couple years when I was you know, fourth and fifth, sixth grade. But we didn't have the gym like before. So it was kind of like, each camp had to do their own thing. But before, before my time, I know Kohala was kind of like a busy place as far as recreation. The old gym, Havi gym, was the center of kind of like basketball games. There were, like boxing and all kind of sports there. Kohala has a lot of, like renowned boxers back in the day that took champs. One of the guys went all the way to the Olympics, so. But when I grew up, the recreation was kind of like nil. But we did have camp teams like softball, basketball, and we played each other. But we had to find transportation. Sometimes I used to walk for an hour and a half to get to Kamehameha Park to play baseball. I guess a lot of the kids gotta walk if they like play. We had I remember playing in one league when I was like seventh grade, and somebody made teams for like each camp. So like I was playing with Havi and Ho'ea, Havi, and had like Halaula. So there was one season where we played. And Little League, I didn't play Little League because didn't have any teams. It depends. Before, it used to depend on coaching. If there's a coach that's motivated to, like coach a team, they had Little League. If not, you didn't have Little League. Again, because before you got to travel like to Waimea or to Honoka or to Hilo to play other teams, and that was far. Basketball, I only went to JV. Baseball, I played. Baseball, they only had one team, so I played varsity for 4 years. Football, during the time of my brothers, there was a football league in Kohala, and they played with, those helmets without, just they can fold them up and put them in their pockets. So one of our neighbors got injured and, broke his neck, so my parents didn't allow any of my brothers to play after that, so I didn't get to play football. So I played baseball for 4 years at Kohala. Like I worked as recreation for 33 years in Kohala, and because I went to school for recreation, I kind of found out how important recreation plays in the development of individuals and community. If you break down your life, what you do every day. About one third you sleep, you eat. 1/3 you go to school or you go to work. But that other 1/3, which we call free time or leisure time, is kind of important. If you do it, healthily, creatively, and like on the good side, you turn out all right. You can contribute to the community. You can live. But if you don't get introduced to creative, good, activities in that 1/3, you kind of might have a chance to do negative things, and then so kind of like because I was in recreation, I knew how important it was. We tried to develop that in Kohala.